the individual stuff and make the commitment as a team to play for each other. Unselfish, fundamental basketball.
Tip-off goes to Houston. Harden outside. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Parker with no one around. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Parker's got the first points on the scoreboard for Houston. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Ariza, the athletic wing pair. Clint Capella is out there with Parker, and it's Beverly in at the point guard. 6 on the shot clock. And Young kicks to Mozgov. And he banks in the layup.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Harden right side. No one near him. And he nails the jumper.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And here is Los Angeles now. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Outside Deng. Young for 3. Sinks the triple. Young's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, his range and shot quality can go through periods of inconsistency, but Young looked on point there, and when he's locked in, he's dangerous.
And Beverly kicks to Parker. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. One thing you have to love about Jabari Parker is the level of competitiveness he brings to the court. He is always putting in the extra time at the gym, trying to lead by example on his team. You know, there's just an air, guys, of maturity around this player that you don't see from players his age in this league.
Yeah, well said, Kevin. And I think he brought some of those attributes of maturity and work ethic to the table, but I think his injury enhanced those attributes. And anytime the game is taken away due to injury and you get a chance to get back, I think there's a greater hunger and appreciation. Just to get on the floor, he had to work extremely hard, so I don't think he takes that for granted now. While it was a setback, I think it also was a launching pad for what I think is going to be an all-star career.
Russell with it. It's Young on the wing. Back to Russell. Mozgov a screen on Beverly. Young outside. Launches a 3. There's Mozgov. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And how about the big Russian, Timofey Mozgov, a good, solid contributor when healthy.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And after knee surgery in the summer of 2015, Mozgov's numbers fell off just a bit last season.
And you could tell that the Cavs weren't happy with his play. His per-minute numbers were actually not that far out of line with his career norms. But for a team gunning for a title, any slippage was cause for concern.
That one misses. And for the Lakers, hugely profitable. And they're always going to be willing to spend big on stars. But with the new luxury taxes, it's harder to outspend other teams now.
And meanwhile, they've cut corners in other areas too, guys. I mean, prior to the shortened season in 2011, they laid off scouts, video coordinators, coaches, front office, and training staff. And that's where other teams are investing, looking for an advantage now as the Lakers pull back a little bit. Other teams looking to infuse more capital into their organizations.
Picked by Mozgov. Young for 3. Connects from three-point range. Young's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's the screen. Harden has a wide open look. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Outside, Russell. Picked by Mozgov. Mozgov, a screen on Harden. Young's shot is off. Rockets have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Capella, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Rockets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw, no good. And the Lakers with a young core of players, they take it back to basics for recovery. After every game, the players get chocolate milk.
Well, it's highly recommended as a recovery drink, guys. And they get a special version of the chocolate milk, though. Lower sugar, grass-fed. They say it's great for recovery. And you go back to Julius Randle, who broke his leg in his first game. They're motivated to get lots of calcium in the diet of the player.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Beverly kicks to Ariza. The shot comes out, and the Lakers going the other way now. Here's Russell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And D'Angelo Russell with great size for the point guard position at 6'5". He's not the most explosive athlete, but guys, you think that'll ever hold him back?
I don't necessarily think it will, Kevin, because he's shifty, he's crafty, he's deceptive enough as a lefty. I think he'll be able to be effective offensively. The question mark is more at the defensive end of the floor. Will he be able to stay in front of people and use anticipation and film study to overcome what he might lack athletically? He's a good defensive rebounder for his size, and I think his size will actually help him in all aspects of defense.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And when you look at the Rockets, I mean, plenty of offense, but last year there was a huge drop-off defensively. And given this team's lofty goals, that really flies right in the face of that old adage, defense wins championships. And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Lakers on D. Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Harden, offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity.
And that's Russell. I mean, has the length to disrupt and bother shots, even against bigger or more explosive athletes.
From the right block, the shot is good. And talking about how the Rockets are structured, they do have some players on the roster, Greg, who can play defense. It's a wonder they've been so bad at that end.
I mean, the problem with defense, though, Kevin, is that it takes all 5 guys to buy in. You have to have a level of trust on the floor, and that happens for the Rockets only once in a while, which is why they give up an insane number of points to their opponents.
And Beverly kicks to Capella. Screened by Parker. The 3 from Harden. Harden missing again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Lets it go from 11. Good. He hits the jump shot. Harden's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Harden against Young. Back to Russell. Rockets with the rebound. On the wing, Harden, defended by Young. Parker against Randall. Harden left side. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And for all the scoring, Greg, that James Harden gives you, he's also one of the top playmakers in the NBA.
You know, and even coming out of college, Kevin, a lot of scouts felt Harden could play the point. I mean, that's one of the reasons why this guy is going to consistently be in the MVP conversation.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And, you know, you think about the Lakers fan base of 16 million. This team is a national phenomenon. They're one of the most popular teams in the country in any sport. Estimated to be the second most valuable franchise in the league after the New York Knicks.
Bryant is checked in for Julius Randle. That one is no good. And even with the Lakers struggling to win games, you can bet whenever a big-name free agent hits the market, Lakers can almost always get a meeting.
Yeah, typically they're going to be in that discussion, and they keep their checkbook open just for that reason. I mean, the lure of the big market, the bright lights of L.A., endorsement opportunities, it all holds a certain allure in this day and age.
And truly one of the great characters in the NBA, Nick Young, a fun-loving, high-scoring, flamboyant personality.
Yeah, he is certainly all of that. Growing up in L.A., his mother was a model. His dad was an actor and Golden Gloves boxer. So he's been exposed to and embraced the showbiz part of his background. But he also brings some athleticism. And when he gets going, he can heat you up and cook you with gas.
He hits both from the strike.
It's been a solid outing for Young. Already with 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Really left alone that time.
Timeout.
And that's 12 points for James Harden.
He's looking pretty.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Picked by Mozgov. Dang with the screen for Russell. Outside Bryant. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Screened by Parker. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Here's Ariza. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Outside Bryant. Now here's Mozgov. Capella covering. Picked by Mozgov. A 3 from Bryant. Good on the triple.
Looks like he took that last 3 a little personal.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, Greg. You saw it in his eyes. I mean, heck, that was a payback shot right there. I don't think there's any doubt.
Harden against Bryant. Harden kicks to Beverly. Lets it go with a 3. A shot missing. Nice D from Russell. Poke loose. Here's Dang. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harden kicks to Beverly. Pass to Ariza. The feed to Capella. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Tariq Black, he's checked in for Mozgov. Ingram comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. And then for Houston, Anderson, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Gordon comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they snap out of the rut.
Capella inside, working on Black. On the wing, Harden. Back to Williams. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Anderson gets it to go.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Now, here's Clarkson. Nance a screen on Williams. And here's Clarkson. Shoots a three. The rebound by Anderson. Houston leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
From deep, Harden. That shot off.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
That's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Nene, he's checked in for the Rockets. Nance dishes to Clarkson. Inside, here's Black. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Rockets leading by 5. Harden the pass to Anderson. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Anderson's got 5.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Here's Black. Open and close and nails it.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Nene, the screen. Harden outside. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. And the Rockets lead by 8.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed.
And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. 17 points in the game.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Here's Black, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Nene. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
He's off on the first. Brewer is checked in for Los Angeles. Good on the second free throw. Rockets leading by 9. Outside Williams. Anderson outside. On the wing, Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch. That's painful.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Harden doing it all. He's already got 19 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
You know, the thing about James Harden, though, there's really no perfect way to defend him. I mean, he can torch you from deep, drives the lane as well as anybody, and especially when he's looking to create contact. And in many ways, your best defense against him is a good offense. You try to match some of his points by scoring on the other end. Well documented that maybe defense not his strength, but you know, that's an area where if you want to have success, you're going to have to do a good job on that end.
And both free throws good for James Harden. And thinking about ways to stop Harden, part of the problem is that he's really built like no other player out there.
Physically, he's got that barrel of a body, the long arms, and just enough quickness to blow by you. He's elusive yet always looking for contact, which is why he lives at the free throw line.
Now Williams. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Harden outside. 2 on the clock. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Jabari Parker is out there with Harrell. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Nene. And it's Williams at the 1. Ryan against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Randall passes to Zubats. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for Los Angeles.
Liking the effectiveness they've shown here from three-point land. And I say, hey, shoot it more. They've been successful with a high field goal percentage, and we'll see if that continues to be a part of their arsenal.
Houston leading by 10. Outside Williams. Nene, the screen. Williams kicks to Nene. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Rockets 4th.
This was one of the better scoring teams last year. They had a lot of different offensive weapons to choose from, and they knew exactly how to use them most effectively.
The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And it was really unfortunate for Julius Randle back in 2014. His rookie season ended up being only 14 minutes because he got hurt in the season opener. He broke the tibia in his leg and missed the remainder of the season as a result. Last season it was Julius Randle's second, but in reality, more like his rookie season.
Brewer's shot is off.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Bryant against Gordon. No good on the shot, and the Rockets take it the other way. Remember, Randall fractured his right foot as a high school senior. Broken bones have become an issue. First game as a pro, broke his leg in Los Angeles.
And you know, guys, interesting, the Lakers nutritionist wondered if he was getting enough calcium in his diet. So he's cleaned that up, and we all know that it makes a difference.
Russell from long range. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got his third rebound tonight. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, a lot of Thunder fans still lamenting the trade of James Harden to the Rockets a couple of years ago when he became a superstar. But Harden doesn't. He said recently, "This is beyond my expectations. If I'd stayed in OKC, I'd still be in a good situation, but I don't think the sneaker deal and these other opportunities would have happened." He added, "Look, this is a grind. Every time you lose, you're blamed. For me, it's about continuing to work and focusing on what I can control." Kevin?
He deserves that top billing, DA. Thanks. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Houston leading by 17. 11 feet away, and it's Gordon missing.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Well, that was like a warm-up shot there, a warm-up jumper. No problem converting that one.
Outside Williams. Nene with the screen on Russell. Williams kicks to Gordon. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the Lakers call time here.
Start it.
And stolen by Ariza. Here's Gordon from down low.
A chance here to check out how the Rockets ranked in the NBA last season. First in steals, second in points off turnovers, and they were ranked number 3 in fast break points. I mean, this is a team that understood the benefit of transition basketball. They always pushed it.
And I really feel like they fed off their pressure defense. You mentioned all the steals. That got them out in the open court and created easy opportunities offensively.
And he makes the first.
Slowing down Gordon, no easy feat. 9 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And both free throws good for Gordon. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Young outside, feeds to Russell. Back to Young. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Young's got 10 points.
You never pass for the sake of passing. You wait until the defense commits. Russell does that, finds the open man nicely.
Young against Gordon. It's stolen by Randall. Brewer pushes to Young. Zubac's the pass to Randall. He kicks to Russell. Just 4 to shoot. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Getting more comfortable attacking inside is Russell. Nice job, D-Russ.
Parker a screen on Randall. And Beverly kicks to Parker. He dishes it to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. The pass to Beverly. Kicks it to Gordon. Down low. The second chance effort. Nice D from Russell.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Young passes to Zubac. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Russell. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 13 points per, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And the numbers, nothing spectacular in his rookie season, but he's still got a lot of room for growth.
Oh, yeah. Forget about last year. I mean, that was development. This year is about contributing.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Lakers. Larry Nance is checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Dang in for Brewer. And a switch here also for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Parker. No good on the second free throw. Houston leading by 15. Beverly with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Passes it to Harrell. Harrell setting the pick for Ariza. Shoots. That's tipped. Nance outside to the inside. Zubac blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Houston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Beverly dishes to Gordon. That's tipped and stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Basket good. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Harrell gets to Ariza. Dishes it to Gordon. Tries to snap the cold streak, and they pick up 2.
Timeout.
He's got 12.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Trevor Ariza, one of the more consistent 3-and-D wings, seems like he puts up pretty much the same numbers, Greg, every season.
Yeah, Kevin, a little bit of what you see is what you get. The difference I saw in him last year, though, although subtle, was the dip in number of assists and rebounds. And one thing Ariza has to guard against is getting too comfortable floating to that three-point line.
5 to shoot. Russell passes to Day, and there's the foul. It goes on Ryan Anderson. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. Stolen by Harden. A rebound by the Lakers. Mozgov's got 5 rebounds tonight. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Nance. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
And Beverly gets to Ariza. Up top, Capella. He feeds it to Beverly. From the arc. Again, the miss by Harden.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Dang. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 5 to shoot. Young for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now here's Beverly. Harden left side. The dish to Capella. From the baseline. Dang grabs the miss. The Lakers on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Dang. Nance a screen on Ariza. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Dang. Now a chance to take a look at the shot chart.
This is the shot chart of a dominant performance. I mean, he's taking a lot of shots because right now he believes that every shot he does take is going in. And who can blame him with the way he's played? Simply outstanding work coming from him.
Houston leading by 11. And here's Beverly. There's the feed to Harden. From 13. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Lakers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Now Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Young in the corner. Launches a three. And the three ball is good. Young's got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Harden against Young. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Harden's got 25 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Clarkson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Beyond the arc. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
It's stolen by Ariza. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And it's Deng with the rebound. Deng's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Harden. A shot. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Young.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Ariza no luck.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Pass to Clarkson, trying his luck deep. It's not going to go for him. And it's Houston the other way. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Beverly. But they get it back. Ariza has the open look. Drains the three-pointer. Ariza's got 6.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Clarkson kicks to Deng. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Rockets leading by 7. Harden with it. 25 points in the game. 41 seconds left in the first half. Just 4 to shoot. Feeds it to Anderson. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Clarkson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Yeah, the defender all over us.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Lakers have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
2 shots.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
First one falls for him. Some changes for the Lakers. Black's checked in for Nance. Ingram comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Bryant in for Young. Houston also making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Parker comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Patrick Beverly. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. Now here's Harden. He kicks it to Williams. Nene, the screen. And another three for Houston.
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I don't know if anybody has a more relaxed shooting motion. Williams very efficient and easy with that stroke.
And we finished one half of basketball. Rockets lead by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
There in that first half, didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Mozgov is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Russell. Then there's Nick Young. And it's Dang in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The Rockets #1.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
To the wing right side. Houston moving it around. Here's Harden. Soft touch off the glass. Harden's got 27.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Yeah, that's a great call by you, Greg. You're right on top of it. He's a player that knows exactly how to seek out that jugular.
Dang against Ariza. Dang kicks to Mozgov. And here's Russell. It's Mozgov, high post, from downtown. Young's shot is off. Rockets leading by 10. Inside. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Beverly. And it's 6 points for Parker.
Excellent control from Parker that time. So good at taking the contact and then adjusting his shot in the process.
Outside, Russell. He dishes it to Mozgov. Gets an open look and hits. Mozgov's got 11 points.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Beverly against Russell. Now Harden. 27 points for him. 2 points. That one goes. Capella's got his first basket of the night.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Dang dishes to Mozgov. And the pass to Randle. And here's Young from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. That's a 2 from Parker. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Dang passes to Russell. It's stolen by Ariza. Kicks to Beverly. Passes it to Ariza. Shot clock at 6. Back to Beverly. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers trail by 12. Russell kicks to Dang. Dishes it to Russell. And Parker with the block.
Absurd bounceability displayed by Parker. I mean, he uses it so well on defense. It's not just the leaping ability, but the timing as well.
Here's Capella.
And a quick look at the numbers for Trevor Ariza. How he did last season. Last season, put up about 12 points per game. 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Brewer is checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Rockets. Gordon's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. Lakers trail by 12. Brewer with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Everly with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Ariza kicks to Beverly. From deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's foul number 2 for him. Harrell, he's checked in for Clint Capella.
Substitution for the Rockets.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Los Angeles calls timeout.
I don't think we're going to see them deviate from this approach from here on out. They've got the recipe for success.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The dish now to Russell. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Nance is checked in. Here's Beverly. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Randall against Parker. Now here's Harrell. He's covered closely. He feeds it to Gordon. Shot clock at 3. Launches it. Another miss by Houston.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Ariza dishes to Gordon. Back to Ariza. For the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Ariza's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And good that time.
And does a nice job feeling his way around the interior. Randall just scratching the surface of his vast potential.
And Julius Randle grew up in the game of basketball. His mother played collegiately, and she was his first coach.
And she coached him well, guys. I mean, he was a 5-star recruit out of high school. He helped Kentucky reach the national championship game and was the number 7 pick in 2014. I think he's already demonstrated he can play at a high level, and expectations are that he'll continue that here in the NBA.
Russell kicks to Randle. Pass to Nance. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Houston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. So it's the Lakers now. Down by 15. Nance a screen on Williams. And it's Russell missing.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Gordon kicks to Parker. Puts it up from 12, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Back to Brewer. At the elbow, Randall. And stolen by Williams. And it's Parker in the corner. Outside Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Williams for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Deng's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, here's Brewer. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In third, the Rockets.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
First one falls for him. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Tarek Black, he's checked in for Randall. Ingram comes in for Nance. Bryant, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Houston also making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Harrell. And it's Anderson in for Trevor Ariza. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Ingram, the third shot of the possession, finally falls for him. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Houston leading by 14. Nobody near Williams. But he gets it back. Nene setting the pick for Williams to the paint. And slam dunk by Nene.
Good unselfishness there by Williams. I mean, he recognized the roller had the nice angle to score.
The feed to Brewer. Lots of room. Rebound by Williams.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Pass to Anderson. Williams a screen. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. And it's Gordon missing. Lakers trail by 16. In the corner, it's Clarkson. That one's good from the corner.
Got that scorer's mentality. Not everybody has it, but Clarkson clearly does.
Williams passes to Anderson. There's a screen by Williams. Gordon dishes to Williams. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got 9.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Clarkson kicks to Bryant. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. 10 points for him.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Anderson a screen on Bryant. Gordon the pass to Williams. Goes up the baseline. And no good.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Clarkson dishes to Bryant. 11 feet away. And again, it's the Lakers.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Nene up top. Outside Gordon. Williams against Clarkson. Williams kicks to Nene. That shot off, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Feeds it to Clarkson. He kicks it to Bryant. Clarkson with the screen for Bryant. Back to Clarkson. Top of the key, Bryant. Here's Black. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Anderson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Gordon with no one around from outside off the mark.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Brewer's shot is off. Houston leading by 13. And Anderson kicks to Gordon. And it goes for the 5th time, and 10 shots for him this game.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Far too much penetration allowed, Greg, and that's really been the theme of the song so far here.
Puts one up from 19. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Bryant. Los Angeles with another miss. And for Houston, they're shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Williams kicks to Anderson. Williams a screen. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. A 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
Rockets leading by 15. Anderson the screen. Williams passes to Anderson. Expanding his range. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He dishes it to Clarkson. And here is Bryant. He's got 14. From the arc. That shot is off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits at Rockets leading by 15. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Nene is out there with Gordon. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Williams. And it's Harden in at the 2. For 3. Bryant with the rebound. And there's the pass to Ingram. Lakers passing it around. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Rockets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Nene, the screen. Williams dishes to Harden. The pass to Nene. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers trail by 17. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. He took good advantage of that screen. Now Williams kicks it to Nene. It's stolen by Randall. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Houston making some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Nene. And Trevor Ariza subbed in for Eric Gordon. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Rockets.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Harden kicks to Capella. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
What's up? Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Luol Deng is checked in for Ingram. And a switch here also for Houston. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Williams. And the free throw, no good. Lakers trail by 14. Here's Deng. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And that one misses. Houston leading by 12. Everly with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Beverly with the ball. Passes it to Harden. The three. Good on the triple. Harden's got 30 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Here's Mozgov. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And he knocks down the first one. Parker's checked in for Houston. So he gets them both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside, Russell. Here's Dang. Buried from 15 feet out. Dang's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Here's the screen. Harden with room to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Dishes to Parker. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Mozgov. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
2 shots.
That's good from Parker. And everyone knows about Jabari Parker and how he has come back from a ACL knee injury he suffered as a rookie. The more time that passes from that ACL tear, the more explosive Parker looks on the floor, I think. Looks like he never, in fact, had any issues at all.
Yeah, that's a great point and a good observation. And I think his explosiveness has surprised a lot of people. This is a guy that's got power, going to the basket, and can finish through contact. And, man, he's a guy that I think is going to be a big-time scorer for a long time.
Here's Russell. Makes it off the glass. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what you get with a bigger guard. D'Angelo able to finish through contact.
And Beverly kicks to Parker. Knocked away. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Russell with the three. The Rockets pull it in. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Harden the pass to Beverly. The dish now to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 13. That one off the back iron and out.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Russell kicks to Nance. Rockets with the rebound. Parker's got 6 rebounds in the game. Screen by Parker. Pass to Harden. Another miss by Houston.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Russell kicks to Dang. Right side, Russell. He feeds it to Nance. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Not a good idea to let him get.
Sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
Thank you, David. Shot from the wing. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's always a tricky balance for young players like D'Angelo Russell. Playing is the best way for him to develop, but you want to hold them accountable and make them earn their minutes.
Yeah, and I think Russell ended up, Kevin, earning good minutes, almost 30 a game, actually, and I think he did better in his rookie season than he was really given credit for. You look at his numbers, and the body of that rookie season was pretty solid. In the end, paying his dues will only make him hungrier to prove that he belongs.
And it's Bryant at the elbow. 13 feet away. They get the rebound.
He's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
And the numbers back it up, Greg. I mean, he's brought his hard hat and mean mentality to the glass with him today.
The feed now to Harden. The 3. The shot off that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Outside, Russell. And it's Bryant at the elbow. To the middle. Here's Ingram. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Harden kicks to Parker. And the call will be against Julius Randle. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Russell against Williams. Harden inside the 3-point line. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, I love to see James Harden go to work and shoot that ball.
Now, here is Russell. Bryant has the open look. Randall kicks to Dang. Pass to Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Harden against Bryant. Feeds it to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Randall. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
Really getting after it. Randall beating up that offensive glass.
Time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Patrick Beverley's doing. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Rockets' head athletic trainer. He said he took a big hit on that play and that he may have bruised his sternum. A really discouraging development for this team at such an early point in the season. We'll see how they respond, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Bryant against Harden. Bryant trying.
Oh, my. He's rising up and bringing the wood on that one. Could be just what they need to pick up their energy.
Oh, Greg, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that.
Tell you what, that will definitely energize them, guys. I mean, he knew exactly what he was doing when he went in for that dunk.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Lakers trail by 12. And here's Russell. Outside Bryant. Three-pointer. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Terrific imagination, creativity. Russell already one of the league's more intriguing playmakers.
Williams kicks to Harden. Takes the 13-footer. That one no good. Some solid defense from Bryant. Now Russell. Back to Bryant. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Bryant's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Los Angeles.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Harden with a screen on Bryant. Here's the three. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Lakers making a change here. Young's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Beverly's checked in. Lakers trail by 6. Picked by Randall. Outside Bryant. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. Kicks to Harden. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
And the first one drops. Harden hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Beverly with the ball. He kicks it to Harden. 14 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. Harden's got 38 points. Lakers trail by 8. Here is Russell. Picked by Randall. Stolen by Harden. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Russell against Beverly. Harden kicks to Ariza. Clock at 6. Beverly against Russell. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Robinson's checked in for Bryant. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by Capella. The Rockets have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Harden outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Young from the arc. Rockets with the rebound. Beverly dishes to Ariza. Back to Beverly. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Patrick Beverly. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 9. And some changes here for the Lakers. Tarek Black, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Ingram comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Houston with a big group substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Harrell comes in for Parker. Anderson, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Williams in for James Harden. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And it's Ingram missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Passes to Harrell. There's the screen for the three. Williams can't get it to go. Young outside. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you wanted.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. It is time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden. He took control in the final period. In fact, his ability to generate major points down the stretch, nothing short of magnificent.
Well, James Harden is impossible to keep in check on a night like this. And as a scorer and a playmaker, hardly anyone could compare to him. He's a special player with a special talent.
Well, Ernie, reminds me of myself. He loves being the bad guy. And he was a great villain tonight. Just sticking it to those fans. Anytime they got on his case, he stepped up and hit a big shot after big shot. Fantastic performance in a very tough environment.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole